Is there a shame connected to your self-care? While self-care, skincare market is blooming, there is still a lot of shame for almost everyone, I think, and especially for women around the self-care thing. As we are conditioned to feel as if we need to be always productive and always do something and always like run and run and run, and prioritizing ourselves, whether if it's our skin and in our general well-being, is selfish. In the past, for me, I've tried to take a moment to myself, and sometimes directly after I can feel guilt or shame because I was wasting time, you know. I was supposed to do this and that, or I was supposed to be this and that for someone else. And oftentimes self-care does not feel like self-care for many people because their mind is always running tasks that they need to do. They live in the predictable future, what I have to do next, and they don't truly know how to shut off their mind. And every time that they think about putting work or chores to the side, it's like they have like this wave of guilt for doing that, or shame. And sometimes it's the shame is so big that people just choose to push self-care to the side in order just not to feel this feeling. Now, shame is described as intense emotion accomplished by negative evaluation of the self. And when an individual does not meet certain expectations set by themselves or by social, it can evoke this feeling of shame. And when a person feels shame, they express feeling of unworthiness, and being alone maybe, and like it's just can become their identity, and really lower down their self-confidence. When it comes to shame, I believe that self-compassion is a very powerful weapon against shame. Self-kindness and versus self-judgment refer to treating ourselves with kindness and compassion, and even if we are failing something, as opposed to always judging ourselves and always like seeing ourselves harshly. Like sometimes when I'm in this situation, I like ask myself, will I talk this way to a little girl, to my son, or something like that? Obviously not. It helps. I think self-care is a form of applying self-compassion. When you take a moment to validate your human experience, to be present with that moment, you can accept your maybe tiredness instead of judging it. You can allow yourself to relax and do something nice for yourself instead of judge yourself for being lazy or need to do something else now. Like, of course, I know that some environment demand us to push harder, but there's a line. There's always a line. We have to consider it that continuing work and pushing ourselves hard is not going to destroy the feeling of tiredness and exhaustion. It's just gonna grow them. So I invite you to take these moments when you want to do something nice for yourself and observe, am I allowing the judge in me to judge myself, or do I have some self-compassion and able to give myself the permission to take care of myself, because it's a number one priority. Another way is to practice what you can call mindfulness, or kind of like slowing down, and in this moment understand that if I take a moment to myself, I can actually perform better in what I need to do later. So self-care is taking care of your skin, for example, and enjoying this well-deserved me time, and knowing that it's not selfish, it's essential for your emotional, physical, and mental health. And yes, for your skin appearance, because if you will not take this moment of self-care for your skin, in this case, you will not have better, healthier, beautiful skin if you want. So, to sum it up, when you feel this guilt and shame towards taking care of yourself, first think about the judge voice inside of you, observe it and let it go. And second, know that when you do that, it's like a must for you to perform better, right? And also, just a little point. So many women, when they come to the salon, they're like, oh my God, I haven't done it for a while. Or, oh my God, I left the kids with my husband, blah. Tons and tons of guilt. And I'm always like, please, we leave it outside the door. You came, you invest your energy, your money, and your time. It's your time, enjoy it. Because, do you think that men come to the salon and they feel guilt? Mostly not. They are like, I want a facial, I booked a facial, let me enjoy it. So, my beautiful, beautiful woman, let's take shame and guilt out of self-care and know that you are a much better person for yourself and for the world when you disconnect shame from your self-care. And if you need help to feel that, I'm here, you're invited.